BJJ, Team Carvalho taking on Gracie Bradenton.
Gracie Bradenton, gotta love them. They're at my house every single
Bradenton's David Crawford, Brett Ducharme, Adam Manning, Dylan Cameron, and Jeff Stumpo. Team Carvalho, Ring BJJ, is going to be Dante Murtha, Adam Kresik, David Valentin, Ricardo Resendi, and Dylan Mooney. They're taking on the other side of the bracket, Team GTS and Team Minnesota Jiu-Jitsu. Team Bradenton on the mat here. Team Carvalho their way to the Sapateiro mats here. This is Ring BJJ, Team Carvalho. I didn't hear what Bradenton came out to. I wasn't even listening.
They were crazy trained.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Got it. All right, and these will be 6-minute matches, all subs legal. So normally quintets, they remove heel hooks. Heel hooks are in. So somebody gets on a tear with the legs here, it could be a real problem. All right, and Gino, you are familiar with all 10 of these guys? All right, cool. So Adam Kresik from Team Carvalho going to be taking on Adam Manning from Bradenton. 6 minutes, all subs legal. If these guys all go the full distance and knock each other out, then they'll get to pick. Either team is going to be able to pick somebody for an EBI overtime. And Manning sits immediately, looking to immediately stack. Is Kresik heavily on the stack, is going to force. Man, he forced that turtle, and he's going to go right to the back from it. Man, I've been talking, Gino, right? All weekend have I been talking about stack passing? And look at this, right to the back, and he's going to get the tap. Adam Kresik out of Team Carvalho makes quick work of Manning, and he's going to stay on the mat here. Right? They're violent, and they don't leave you much to be able to do, man. All right, next for Gracie Bradenton is... Who would you say that is? Gino, any idea? Corn Pop. What's the name from Gracie Bradenton? Jeff, Dylan, Brett, or David?
Adams who just won.
Brett. He just said Brett, right? This guy? Yeah. Okay. I thought he said Brett. Bradenton's gonna sit. Okay. So Bradenton sits. Just gonna call him Bradenton, and he's Xing off, looking to invert to the far side here. Good job. And Kresik still top position here.
I got his name, Brendan.
So this is Brendan. Okay, Brendan bottom position. Keeping that knee inside here. Let's see if he's nice little hip switch here from Kresik. He's underhooked, scooped on that far leg. Sitting to the hip. Let's see where he looks to move from here. Heavy shoulder pressure here from Kresik.
So were they just saying they couldn't hear you? They couldn't hear us. They said they couldn't hear us. Oh shit.
Heavy shoulder pressure here from Kresik. Very quick work. Very quick work in the first match with that stack pass right to the back. And a little more patient in this round for Kresik. Yeah, staying north-south though, right? Like, I think that's a good idea too. The flexibility here, good job. Brandon able to invert, get himself back squared off.
Is it a good advantage to just start on the floor? Or?
It depends. I mean, like, depends if you're a big wrestle-up guy or, if you're a leg locker.
Okay, we got it now. We got it fixed.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Talk a little louder, I guess.
Oh, okay.
And he'll get him back north-south here, gets him to drop those hips. Dude, Matt, I guess it really depends on the player. You know what I mean? It depends on what kind of attacker they are.
I'd like to see some framing here from Gracie Bradenton.
Yeah, you almost wonder if Adam Kresik on top was told to slow down a bit.
Yeah.
Like that first one was fast. Like they still have another round after this if they get through. This may be something to focus on removing from the quintet. You know what I mean? And this may be the way to do it.
I will say he's their best guy. So they definitely have strategy involved here. He's their biggest guy. He's their best guy. I think he's, that's why they put him out first. Is hopefully, they think they can take out quite a few Gracie Bradenton guys. But we'll see how it goes out.
I like how you go a little step on passing there, stepping on the leg. Big Rotolo thing. Man, just plunges that knee forward into the chest on the arm. He's going to get the tap. Adam Kresik takes out 2. Quick arm lock there for Kresik, and he'll remove his second competitor.
Is this just a quintet for fun, or are these guys going to win something?
You know what? I don't know what the prize is, but it's a 4-man bracket, so I'm sure they're probably going to be getting $1 million or so. I would only imagine.
I will say I can't talk enough about Dylan. This is a name.
This is Dylan Cameron.
This is Dylan Cameron. So obviously, being a local high school wrestling coach, I coached against him for years at Lakewood Ranch. He's a solid, just nasty wrestler, vicious wrestler. He's he's got very, very good at jiu-jitsu, very, very quick.
So with you saying that, Gino?
Yeah.
Like, with you saying, like, him being a good wrestler and stuff like that, now for Kresik, who's done 2 matches already, you don't think Cameron's going to pull, do you?
I do think he's going to.
Oh, really? And try to come up on him?
I do.
Okay.
And here's the thing is, Dylan has found himself, he loves leg locks. Now, it depends. I mean, he may come out and want to bully him wrestle-wise, so we'll see. But, I mean, I see him sitting a lot. But you can tell just by his stance.
Oh, as soon as he put his knee out and rested his wrist on top of his knee, he looked like a wrestler.
Me, he doesn't want to wrestle with him.
And you see him removing the grips.
But Dylan is very, very good on his chokes, very, very good on Darce's anacondas, leg locks. I mean, he's
nice duck to the back, J-Rod style there, huh?
And this is exactly what I'm talking
Look
about.
at this.
This is exactly what I'm talking about, and I really feel he can take the whole fucking team.
Body triangled off here. Nice underhook with that left side. Throws that left arm across and immediately threatens right back with the right. Bro, I love how he is switching arm to arm here.
Yep. He's just smashing his face, cross face after cross face, just getting dirty with it. And this is exactly the type of grappler Dylan is. He's a different man on the mat. He's very, very quiet off the mat. He's a fucking killer on the mat.
You see him trying to gather that far side to pull him back across, and he will be successful with it. And the problem when you're throwing threat after threat where there's no control arm underneath, right? The just right arm over, left arm over, right arm over, left arm over, is you constantly have to keep both hands in defense mode. So as the person who's on the back, he's sunk in now.
He's got it.
I think Dylan's going to take him out. Dylan Cameron.
Great. He's ready. Look at him. This is exactly what I'm talking about. He's ready to go.
Duck right to the back.
I've said this for a couple days now. I see Dylan. He could take out their whole team.
Wait. Bradenton's down 3 guys, right?
Bradenton's down to 3, so it's now 4-3. Yeah, so it's 4-3 right now. So if Dylan, if Cameron can take out one more here, it'll be all evened up.
Oh, so it's 5-on-5.
5-5, yeah, 5-on-5.
And I see it happening, honestly, for this one here. He's going to take this guy out. There's no doubt.
And this is from Team Carvalho.
I'm not sure his name, but Vitali tapped this guy out with an ankle lock. Jameson from Gracie from Minnesota. He's a 125-pound guy. Tapped this guy from Carvalho on the last episode. Tapped him with an inside heel hook.
You know if it's Dante Murtha, David Valentin, Ricardo Resendi, or Dylan Mooney?
I was going to ask Josh.
Dylan Mooney is going to be their next guy.
David Valentin, okay.
Yeah.
Valentin in the black. Cameron's still on.
All right, so for Carvalho, it's David.
David Valentin. Thank you, Matt.
I have some purpose.
Yeah, and notice how every time they try to grab the back of Dylan's head or of Cameron's head, watch how he addresses taking the grip off. Like he addresses not having pressure on his head.
All inside ties.
And it's exhausting for the other person to have to constantly keep reaching and resetting, and resetting.
And just when you think that you have a good collar tie, he's hitting a slide by or hitting a beautiful little super duck, and I'd like to see him snap maybe into a front choke of some sorts. I've seen him do it in the past.
Valentin looking on that throw by, not successful though.
What the hell is a super duck?
Super duck is just a beautiful takedown, really. So it's kind of all just
taking your opponent's forward motion and letting it kind of come by you.
Every time I do one of these, I feel like people just create fucking terms.
Oh, you're gonna love me then. Body locked here, off the takedown for Valentin. His head is off center here, so that's what you see. It's allowing Cameron to be able to sit up, actually get a hold of the head. Let's see if Cameron starts to push his hips away to get more to a seated position here. He's got good upper body control. Now you see him moving his hips away.
If he tries to attack Dylan's opposite side, I do see Dylan will try. He likes a chin whip from here.
Nice, dude. That was totally premeditated right there. He's chin strapped off. He's locked up on this guillotine here. Man, that good walk up here from the mount. Yo, that was being set up the whole time from bottom.
And this is exactly what I'm talking about with Dylan. He's so heavy. He's got those nasty wrestler hips. He's completely fine sitting here.
So much time from here right now,
he's
too.
Got plenty of time.
I feel like he's like chest.
Yep. And he's looking for this arm triangle, obviously. But I would tell him right now,
big bump.
Corners, take your time. Beautiful.
Yeah, Valentin able to get himself to top position. Now let's see if he does it again. Look at this, pulling to a higher guard here. Now what he did last time was he took his right butterfly, and he put his foot inside to the far hip. Yep. He's going to do it again, and he's going to allow that overhook to wrestle himself right up and over.
Yep. And there he goes attacking.
But now gives up the pass off of it. Still moving his hips. Nice step over here from Valentin. He's going to almost come out. He's going to have to address that arm that's over top the back.
Looking to come out back.
Very nice from Valentin. Cameron, nice push off here. He'll get himself squared back off, safer position.
Very, very nice.
Now, even for Valentin, even if he can just make this go the distance just to get Cameron out of there, and let this play out 3-2.
Absolutely. I mean,
you have to play that gamesmanship. Oh, tight arm and guillotine. Arm and guillotine, it's really about getting a compression of the chin to the chest.
He's going to roll him through and keep those hips down tight. Dylan, finish it from here.
So with the arm in. So the problem is the arm in, you have to compress the chin to the chest.
Yes, sir.
Right? So it's going to be difficult. Now he's taken the arm out, and he's gone hand-to-hand here. He's trying to turn on a much better angle now that he's taken the arm out. Pops that head out. Yeah, once he rolled that to mount, it was actually going to be probably harder. Good bump again here from Valentin.
Same exact sweep.
Right back up, looking to get double overs here from Cameron. Valentin back up to the feet. 2-on-1 here from Cameron, trying to pull. You'd almost like to see it rather be that top arm pulling across. Nice job. Reaps to the outside. Ashi's up. He's on the outside. Heel hook gets the tap.
Beautiful.
Wow. Dylan Cameron now takes out
outside
3. Is that 3 he's taking out? No, that's 2. That's 2. So it's evened up now 3-3.
Yep.
Evened up now 3-3. I'll tell you, Carvalho is going to have to make it a concerted effort to get Cameron out of here. Right? They're going to have to make it a concerted effort to get him out of here.
I just don't see it happening. No disrespect to their team or anything, but I just don't see it.
Hey, so I just got something cleared up. If it goes to the 6 minutes, it's not overtime, it's double elimination.
Oh, cool. Double elimination. Yeah. So that's what we're saying. If somebody can just ride out Cameron and just let him be gone, like it's almost worth the sacrifice. Now this next one is Dante Murtha, Ricardo Resendi, or Dylan Mooney?
Dylan Mooney's still seated. He's going to be their last guy. He's their stud wrestler.
Ricardo Resendi out of Team Carvalho in the black. Cameron still in here. Has taken out 2, looking to take out his 3rd here.
I almost want Gino to be right with this dude just fucking swamping the whole team.
And now the thing is for the next round, like, man, now you got like 3 of your guys completely rested if you're able to do that.
Can't beat that. Can't beat that.
So like I said, it's probably in, Resendi is even did like, dude, let's just try to get Cameron out of the competition. Even if you could just take him to 6 minutes to eliminate both of you, the chances might be better. Bottom position for Cameron, looking on a, man, he has changed it up each round, right? Looks like he might be looking to go for that false reap here. Good defense from Resendi from top, posting out, keeping that left leg behind, cutting that knee through now.
I've seen a lot of action from Dylan in the past.
Very nice pass.
He does favor leg locks, but when he gets on top, obviously he likes to finish people on top of those chokes.
Wrestlers with leg locks is a real fear because to have both those be good at both those dynamics is just such a problem.
Yep.
Nice pass again here for Resendi.
You see Dylan create some space here. Look for an underhook with that left arm.
Yeah, he's got inside position on his elbows, looking to make a frame. Let's see if he's looking to wrestle up or get back to guard from here, because he's been successful from guarded positions. He's been successful from top.
Or he may just be stalling out right here. Oh, we have a little attack there on that arm. But he could be stalling out here, just taking a little bit of a breath as well.
Still got a ton of time. These are 6-minute matches.
I think the official timer and the bullshit timer is like 5 seconds off.
It ain't too far, yeah.
4 or 5
cool.
seconds. 4 or 5 seconds off.
I think Ron said something about it's getting better, but we'll give it a couple seconds.
Oh man, jumped over on the triangle here.
Very nice.
Trying to get to the arm here. Cameron doing a good job protecting. Gets up to the feet here. Nice job using gravity. Using gravity on his side there.
If anyone's talking to the other grapplers.
Oh wow.
Oh wow, he got the towel. Let's see what happens.
That was a Kimura on the top side.
Wow.
It didn't get behind his back, so I'm wondering if it was almost wrist lock-ish.
I couldn't see it from
you know what
my
I mean?
vantage point, but that was awesome.
Ricardo Resendi is going to remain
surprising.
in. Now we have
Stand
Gracie Bradenton.
I've rolled with Crawford plenty of times.
So this is David Crawford.
Yep, I love
He's going to be
Crawford.
in the brown.
Long, lanky, and he rolls different. He just rolls different. He's got some very, very good half-guard sweeps. He's just really good everywhere. Solid competitor.
So 3 remaining for Team Carvalho and 2 remaining for Team Gracie Bradenton. Bradenton, David Crawford, and Brett Duchmar, right? Still remaining. All right, Crawford in the brown, black for Resendi. 6 minutes, we are a go. Crawford trying to bait in on that single, 2-on-1s.
Yep.
Mercy grips here as Crawford controls the center of the mat. 2-on-1, we'll get it down. Half guarded here. Trying to get that arm across
Crawford,
the center line.
Really good from here. Very, very good. He's got some really good bump sweeps. Loves to go deep half.
Resendi framing from top here, framing off the hip. He has a lot of success where when he's passing this Z guard and this half guard, where watch how he'll take that right hand and he uses it as like an underhook at first, but then immediately drops it to the bottom side of the hip to finish like north-south pass. He did it a couple times to Cameron in that last round. Let's see if he takes that approach again. Crawford looks like he's trying to get to that far leg, and there it is.
Right to the mouth. That was
he's on the arm. Triangles off. Cross-side arm. Resendi.
Wow, this guy.
And another one.
Surprising. This guy here coming out of nowhere. So that was just a gorgeous pass, gorgeous knee cut to mount. He just took the arm right off there.
His knee cut's been on point all day.
Absolutely. So great passing.
Bradenton down to 1?
Bradenton is down to their last one. This is
Ducharme.
Brett Ducharme.
Yep. The other guys got what, 2 or 3?
They got 2 left. Well, 3 because they have Resendi still in. Mooney and Murtha are still
they definitely have the
still fresh, so they're up 3-1. So they're going to need Ducharme to run the table here. He's going to have to get 3 wins in a row.
Yep.
Last hand, Gracie Bradenton is Brett Ducharme.
All right. Brett Ducharme. In the leg locker gear. Resendi, let's see if he can close it out, man. Resendi been doing a hell of a job.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with him.
And remove some talented people from this Bradenton lineup, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I guess for once, Gino was wrong.
I admitted it. I acknowledge it. Stand correct.
He wasn't the killer you thought he'd be, and triple mask.
That's it. Needs to get boosted.
Ducharme chasing now, and Ducharme's got a lot of work to do. So you got to face. So does he pace himself, or do you try to rip through this, man?
Yeah, I mean, it's a bold strategy. You're gonna have to take one way or another because you
bold strategy, Cotton.
You're the last line of defense here. You got to take out 3 guys. So what do? I mean, I'm looking for a quick submission.
I totally got that dodgeball reference.
Right?
5 Ds.
Bold strategy, Cotton. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Trying to get down to business now. Scooting in. Butterflied off. Trying to.
Really good passing skills by Carvalho's guy.
Yeah. Intelligent passing. You know what I mean? Like very specific.
Yeah, it's not crazy or anything like that. It's very spot on, clean, technical.
And now listen remember for Resendi doesn't have to do anything. Resendi can let this go and just be eliminated, and it's over.
And
they're on to the next round.
Yeah,
They don't even have to win. Yep.
That's exactly right. They could just tell him to just stall out for 6 minutes.
It's kind of a cheap shot, though.
It is.
Yeah.
I don't think they're telling him to do that. It just doesn't seem like their way.
He's holding up a note that says stall. No, I'm kidding.
I have seen in the past. I've seen some really bad coaching strategies in past events, but no, I don't think they're saying that. I think they want to see their guy go out with a bang. And,
so Resendi's trying to get inside on this hip again, right? You see him keep trying to push that hand, positioning in there.
Yep.
Now it's Ducharme is creating a real problem because he's seating up. He's sitting up. You know what I mean? That seated position is really stifling his ability to get that hand on the inside, to get that underhook. But again, I don't know how hard Resendi really has to try here.
I'd like to see Ducharme's. He's walking in very front-footed. I'd like to see him, dig for underhooks.
So this is what I'm talking about right here. This is where Resendi wants to be. Watch that right arm. He's going to try to pass it off to the bottom once his knee cuts through. So you already see his elbow turning down, right, from the top position. But what's stifling this is Ducharme keeps sitting up and blocking that hip position. But watch Resendi's right arm. Watch how his elbow is going to trail down so that he can get, once his knee cuts, you're going to watch his right elbow drop down so he can go north-south. Now he cuts the other way. Beautiful. And I'll tell you, very good idea, especially because Ducharme was really focusing.
Ducharme's actually laughing because he's like, yeah, that was
right. I was posting that one, and he tops back the other side.
Oh, he's got a nice little shoulder lock, but
halfway through this, if Resendi is able to ride this out, they will win, and Team Carvalho will move on to the Quintet final to face either Minnesota Jiu-Jitsu or GTS.
I wonder if Josh knows. It sounds like he's just yelling into like a fucking bathroom stall or something.
yeah, I don't think he knows.
And again, good.
No. Get a professional.
I was just going to say, Ducharme's going to have to really, really start pushing the pace here if he wants to try to run these next 3.
We got 2 minutes.
Because Resendi has 0. There's nothing to make Resendi have to move forward right now.
There's also nothing. Seems like he's been in trouble this whole time.
Right, to make him even for it, right?
So there's got to be a sense of urgency for Ducharme, and right now it's not even going his way.
Watch that right arm on the pass. Watch how it's going to slide right in so he can get to his body lock. There it is,
Good,
right
with the head down.
And he uses it to block that bottom hip, that inside hip. It's very intelligent passing.
You can't invert. That's exactly right.
From Resendi.
I just wanted to take a minute to compliment Shawnee's improved camera skills.
Back to half guard here. Butterflied off is Ducharme. High step
Great
passes.
passes. He's really a good passer. Great passes.
Falls to his hip here.
Heavy on his hips.
Framing away is Ducharme. And again, Resendi could just let him keep regarding. Let him keep regarding and doing it. You know what I mean?
Yep,
It doesn't
yep.
even.
Yep. At this point, it just doesn't look like he's going to be able to get the finish here.
No, he's got short time. And then, like I said, after this, he's still going to have to finish
Yes.
another 2 people.
Yeah, and it just I don't know how realistic it's going to be at this vantage point. But very impressed with.
Oh, a little foot sweep attempt there.
Yeah.
Resendi. Oh, Resendi had a run, man.
Yeah.
Resendi had a run.
I feel like this has been 100% a sandbag match.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
I haven't seen Resendi compete too much for Carvalho's team, which is why I didn't know too much about him. But very impressed with him.
And I'm going to tell you, Team Carvalho, Ring BJJ, is going to move on to the finals
Absolutely.
of the Quintet here at Sapateiro 30, live from the Dallas Bowl. Jay, Gino, and Matt here calling the action. So we're going to move on to the next round of the Quintet, the other 2 teams, which is Team GTS and Team Minnesota. GTS with Diego